Welcome to Theaiscooking. Today we're going to be making General Chicken, and everything that I use today is going to be in the description box. Now I have 1 pound of chicken breast cubed, and I'm just going to add in my seasoning mix here. Now I'm just going to add in 2 teaspoons of cornstarch to this mixture that I have here. And after I add in the 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, I'm going to mix this all up. And about how much seasoning, I just talk to the ancestors to figure out that much because I don't really do the measuring it out. I just basically eyeball it. Now I'm just going to add in a half a cup of krustez Belgian waffle mix. Or you can use flour if you want, but I didn't have flour, so I improvised. Either way it go, it came out right. And then I'm going to mix this all together here. Mix. Now after I mix this, I'm going to add in my half of a teaspoon of that cornstarch that I told you guys, because earlier I used 2 teaspoons, and there you go. Look at that. So I'm going to mix that up, and once I mix that up, I'm going to test my oil. Come on, I got it. You see, that's the consistency I'm looking for right there. Make sure every one is coated and right. I'm just checking my oil here with a wooden chopstick. And you know the oil is ready to cook when you stick the chopstick in and it starts bubbling around it. So now that stuff is ready, we're gonna start putting our little nuggets inside the grease. And once you put it in the grease, try not to overcrowd the pot, because you want your chicken to cook all the way around evenly, and it's not going to be able to do that if you're crowding your pot. So keep that in mind. Now I'm just going to fry these little nuggets in this grease for about 6 to 7 minutes each batch. Then I'm going to chop up me some garlic, and the garlic I'm going to use this for my fried rice and my general chicken sauce. Okay, now for the general chicken sauce. I'm just going to sprinkle in the little avocado oil that I have left here to saute my bell peppers. And you don't need that much oil because you don't want it to be greasy and nasty. No. We're going to use half of this bag of bell peppers and onions here. Then we're going to take this garlic, and I'm going to use a little over half of the garlic that I chopped up. We're going to see. I love garlic. The more garlic, the better. But it's whatever you prefer. If you prefer less, then use less. If you prefer none at all, then don't use none at all. But I like this fresh garlic. See? Good. And we're going to stir this until the onions is like translucent. You're gonna see. I'm gonna add a little bit of my seasoning mix here. And I like to season my food in layers also so that, you don't over season it. Just everything needs some just good and juiciness going on here. Once the onions have turned translucent, you're going to get the chicken, not the queso sauce. And you're going to put that in the pan. And I just use that to catch the grease from the chicken. And what I'm doing here, just kind of flatten all the chicken out. Now, once I do that, I'm going to pour that general sauce over the top of the chicken. Just all over, some, pretty much the whole bottle. And then the little that I have left, I'm just going to close this up and put it upside down because I only have one bottle. So I'm going to put it upside down. So that I can get the rest of it later. Now we're going to coat all of this. Now, if you want it more saucy than this here, use 2 bottles of it. Or you can also add in, like I did, a third of a cup of vegetable broth. If you want it to be more like gravy like, but I just want my chicken to be coated. So that's what I did here. So just toss it, toss it, toss it. And then when I'm done here, after I finish tossing it, you're gonna see me add in, just drizzle over the top of it, some honey. Now once you drizzle the honey over the top, you're going to leave it on medium heat for 5 minutes. Look at that. Ugh, so good. You're going to leave it covered. Don't check on it. It's not going to burn, but as long as you have it over medium heat, like medium to low heat, for 5 minutes. I'm just tasting it here, see if I need some more seasoning. And I did. Just to make it my own. So I'm just going to add in a little more of my seasoning mix over there. And after I added this in, everything was perfect. And then I'm going to stir that. Yeah, so after the 5 minutes are up, you're going to see here that it's not burnt. The chicken is just fine. The pot is not burnt. None of that. And it's all glossy. And you know how children chicken is. It's good. So I'm just going to set that to the side. And I'm going to start working on my fried rice now. Now I am pouring in 2 cups full of vegetable oil. And this part is very crucial. Don't use avocado oil or olive oil for this because it's not gonna do right. Like, I tried it before and it was not it. Vegetable oil is what does it. Now, I prefer to have the rice cooked the day before, almost like day old rice. I think that that's better to use here. So, but this is like at the last minute, so I had to do it the same day. But I prefer day old rice. And then we're just gonna stir this up. We'll get the frying this anyways, not stirred up. Fried in here. And then I'm gonna push the rice to the side here, and I'm gonna mix up 2 eggs, okay? And then I'm gonna fry the 2 eggs in the same pot as the rice. And then after that's done, I'm gonna mix it up together. I'm gonna add in my fried rice seasoning mix to the rice once my eggs finish. Then I'm gonna add in those peas and carrots. Now I did let them steam in the bag in the microwave for the suggested time on the bag. And I'm just gonna mix that up. And once I mix that all up and add in my soy sauce, it's done. And then you can go ahead and plate and enjoy. Now I'm just getting plating this to go plate up for my sister, um, because she loves my general chicken. So that's what I'm doing here. And I also want to show you guys this shot up close of this rice and meat. And I have some scallions that I'm gonna literally use some scissors just to cut over the top of this chicken. And if you don't eat meat, you can also do this with cauliflower because it tastes the same, but you just freeze the cauliflower and use an egg wash and it's gonna be good too. Mm, and look at that, it's done. Okay, look at that. Now here's my shot. So thank you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel because Thea is definitely cooking. And I love this.